Good morning. Oh, is me saying good? Nope. Could you all hear the squeakies in the background from the Freya that has finally decided that 10:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the time to pick out the squeakiest of the squeaky toys and just go squeaker, 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 like we're living in the middle of the Emperor's New Groove. But as soon as I start talking, no more squeakins. Bryzik, well now she's awake. This is true. Um, the true question is Bryzik talking about me or the dog? And it can be both. Good morning, friends. It is good to be back on stream with y'all. I am Pastor Rebecca Great, in case this is your first time hopping in. And I am the mission developer for Momentous, which is a way of trying to live as like a Christian community and be the church in places where the church doesn't typically show up. And one of those places is Twitch. So we're showing up today on a Sunday morning and going to deconstruct some things on my Animal Crossing island to maybe get ready for all of the new updates that are coming out in just a couple of months. And we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We are just freshly loaded in. We have not yet spoken to Isabel this morning to see all of the things that she has to tell us. Because I have not logged into this game since our last stream, except for last night to just very quickly run around and like pick up all of the weeds that had grown. So she probably has some like fall reminders of things that happen. And I think I saw a little sneak peek from where Bryzik was running around the island just before we started. For his first time playing in, I think, the calendar year 2025, which may or may not be an exaggeration, but I know there's probably at least one announcement about a visitor being at the campsite. So for today's announcements, we have a visitor staying at the... Did I call it or what? Rude. I wonder if it was actually rude or if it was just a lot of information and a lot of truth early in the morning. Phone is ringing. Probably the Nook Boys. Nook Boys. Alright, so first thing we usually do when we hop in to stream is we spin the gift wheel to see what I am giving villagers this morning, and apparently everyone is getting oranges. So now we get to walk through this flower nightmare that I have created to try to find where I have placed a storage shed to get oranges. Hey, you got a couple flowers. Yes, indeed. There are a lot of flowers. This is what happens when you set up a neighborhood years ago. You move all of your villagers there, decorate their yards with all the flowers that they love, and then years later decide you would like the neighborhood to look entirely different, and you want things in their yards, not the flowers. So you have to move all of them. And so they all move over there. Poppy! We will probably spend a little bit of time in like an ASMR stream trying to move some of the flowers. Because there's quite a few flower patches on the island at this point from where I've moved stuff around. Yes, Poppy, I would love to give you an orange. Not a carp on a cutting board. An orange. What's a prim outfit? Okay, but what if the whole island is flowers? Listen, I could be fine with the whole island being flowers, except for that then means I can't run anymore. She does have a tank top on, designed by Bryzik. Hooray! Okay. Oh, see, more flower pits. Flowers? Just flowers where the houses used to be? Okay. Did I run around this island last night to clean some stuff up? Yes. Does that mean I remember where anything is or where anyone's house is? No. Like, I can see there are houses, I just don't remember which one's which. Fashion forward squirrel. See, thems sound like fighting words, knowing that Marshall is also on the island. And I think in a battle of fashion between Marshall and Poppy, I think Marshall would be the most frustrated if he did not win. Maybe. Whose house is this? I have no idea. Ugh. Hold on, baby. I'll be back with medicine. Good morning. Lots of G's for GG's. Is my closest storage shed on the other side of the island? Es posible. I had one in my pocket. Yeah, I had one in my pockets last night while I was doing cleanup. Absolutely. And then I emptied my pockets so that way I didn't have full pockets first thing this morning. There was absolutely sound logic that also wasn't the most helpful. Like, I mean, I don't know what you expect out of me. There's one storage shed. There's two storage sheds. You done goofed. Welcome to my life where who are you? Oh, I already talked to you. Good morning, Poppy. Welcome to my life where I try to do the best thing and the best intentions sometimes are not helpful. You're waving. Bryzik is still in the room with me. Hasn't like disappeared to do other stuff. You're waving your arms. Why are you waving your arms? He did tell me, and also for the record, when I found them, they were not in my pockets. So. Your interior decorating tastes are kind of all over the place. It makes it hard to decorate. Pippi and I might be on the same wavelength this morning. Sweet girl, no, we never do this. Some other time, this is one of their weirdest game mechanics because they just like come over and stand there for a little bit and then they just leave. You can't play games with them. You can't watch TV with them. They just like maybe poke around at a couple of things. Silly. Where are the two rainbows? Oh! There is actually a rainbow up there. Who knew? Yes, Bryzik. Pippi is also wearing one of your designs. Yeah, double rainbow. What does it mean? Oh, Freya, absolutely not. Freya just walked up and started licking my feet. Dogs are feet. And she was told no, so now she's going to squeak her toy in protest. And lay down on her bed with her back to me. Freya, absolutely. We Wagner. It's absolutely no. It's her second favorite hobby. I hope her first is like treats. I hope so. Sure, I'll take a dish drying rack. Okay, now the reason I needed to get a storage shed is because Azalea is sick with the plague. Task at hand. Pippi Longstockings. Oh, you were going to say it was playing at daycare with Carlos. Listen, this puppy dog does love going to daycare. And she loves one staff member more than all other staff members. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let's put this hedge back. To the point that when I drop her off at daycare, if it was a day where she saw Carlos is the one that got her like the previous time, as soon as I turn in the driveway, she will start howling, barking, caterwauling, just like the entire long driveway length. And if Carlos happens to be the one who comes out to get her from the car, she will lose any whiff of a mind she has ever had in her 4 years of life. Just to get out of the car, to get to him. And then as soon as she sees him and the door is open, I am the best puppy. I am the best dog that has ever dogged. I will sit here. You can put my leash on me. I will wait for the release command. I am so good. And off she goes. She is. That employee hangs the moon for her. At some point, I think it was last year, they did like a big birthday post for him because he was working on his birthday. And that same week, someone else on staff also had a birthday. And so they like picked their like favorite dogs to be in a picture with them on the daycare's like social media and stuff. And Carlos also picked Freya. So it's a mutual love. It's really very sweet. And I'm very glad that there's another human that can handle all gas, no brakes puppy dog. Again, she is perfect. She is the most perfect Freya that we have ever owned. She's even more perfect when like her whole brain works. He's known her for longer than we have. True, that is very true. Like he's with her previous owners, we take her to the same daycare. So the staff knew more about all of her personality. They've known about that since before we ever knew she existed, which is good. So they know to expect. Sometimes you get the full 100% German Shepherd brain. Sometimes you get about 30. That's cute, Rhino. This is a freshly recovered Azalea. She's a very good, sweet, normal girl. On this island, we love normal girls and lazy boys. The island may reflect real life in our household. I'm waiting to see if Bryzik's going to start frantically typing. He's just going to wiggle his eyebrows at me and just be like, what do you mean? Oh, frantic typing is happening. Wait a minute. Okay, but here's the thing, Bryzik. Of the 4, like, male character types that Animal Crossing puts males into, would you say that you more closely align with smug, jock, or cranky. Like, I think of the four, with lazy being the fourth, I do, like, I'm not calling you lazy, but, like, you've got to pick a category in the Animal Crossing New Horizons world, I do think that's the one. And now we have activated Foghorn Leghorn Bryzik, because he resembles that remark. I, are you always cranky? Or just like today cranky? Because like I feel like when our times have overlapped, like it's not always cranky. Or oh well, okay, never mind. Bryzik says it's true, so therefore it must be true. You have a good balance of cranky and whimsy. Listen, that's called lazy in Animal Crossing terms. The fun is the cranky ones aren't always mad. They get goofy. Sometimes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's goofy or if it's just they did a thing and you just kind of tilt your head and go, huh, all right. All right, there's a yellow house. This might be Eloise? Might be Eloise. It is Eloise. See, like, the houses are coming back to me. Sort of. Specifically in game or in... I think IRL. Or maybe not. Maybe in-game. In-game. Now I see what we're actually talking about. Words are hard today. Nox's last letter. Nox is a cranky villager. It's a golden chicken all dressed up in armor. The last letter to me said, "Don't get rained on," as he sent me a busted umbrella. I don't know if that's goofy or just huh. Like, again, I say head tilt and huh. Because I know IRL cranky people who have no goof. You work with some cranky people who have no goof. Eloise, would you like an orange? Because you're getting one. Hi, Freya, baby. Do you want to come be famous? Let's see if we can do this again. Hi, babe. Hi, honey. Come here. Up, up. Uppy. Hi. Hi. Come here. There's the girl. There's the girl. There's the babies. There's her nose and her paws. There you go, girl. I don't know if that's goofy so much as malicious. Correct. Again, just, huh. There's the girl. She will probably... Hold on. You want to come this side? Come here. I thought she wanted to come up on the other side too, so then you could see the other side of her nose, but she just instead started toys. Oh, she wanted attention because she wanted Bryzik to move to take her outside because she needs to do things. It's a very good girl. She can alert. And one of her humans is very good at noticing the alert. The other is not because she is playing a video game on stream. We're really glad that she has two humans. All right, second yellow house. I think this one is Henry. I think. Oh no. What did I just walk in on? Hey, kids. What do we, why do I feel like Henry's just trying to be a good host and Marshall just came in swinging? It also might just be their faces. Yeah, you should let Henry, or you should let Marshall have some food. I think he's cranky. Mischief. Throwing hands. You should have an orange, and then I'm gonna give Marshall an orange, and maybe you will both feel better. Sure, I'll take a kung fu tea. Oh, I can't even give you gifts yet. You're so new. Well, someday, squirrel. Someday the squirrel will get prezzies. Until then. Okay, now... Nope. I'm gonna take this with me. And... Benedict is not home. Derwin is walking around his It is, in fact, true that Benedict is not home. He is currently running around Pappy's yard wearing ski goggles. Is it any wonder that Benedict is Bryzik's favorite villager? I can't figure out what temperature it is on this island right now. Like, Derwin's wearing a t-shirt. Benedict's wearing ski clothes. It feels like it's either 60 degrees in Florida or the first, like, 45-degree day in Ohio. Like, I can't figure it out. Hey, bud. You're... Can we for a moment just appreciate this chicken's outfit? He is wearing 3 clothing items, and I feel has simultaneously captured about 5 different vibes, but a single coherent vibe all at once. You've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. Cool. I love pickles. Why would you eat pickled okra? Ugh. You're a very silly chicken, Benedict. And now we get to go see Pappy's house. And this might be the first time I've actually gone inside of Pappy's house. Definitely the first time I've gone inside Pappy's house. What is this playing? Okay, but what's the name of the song? Oh. Okay, you are a very sweet boy. I would love for you to have different music. I don't think I can fix that. Oh, did I see the judgment from Happy Home Academy today? Oh, I should check my mail and see what's in there for me. And someday you will get gifts from me, but today is not that day. Yeah, right? Lavender Town music vibes. Like, while it was coming through the headset, it was doing, like, a really quick, like, I don't know, like, warbling, like, really loud to really soft fast. And I was like, oh. That did not give the happy, pleasant brain scritches. That gave the immediately terminate brain scritches. I wondered who the crafting villager was going to be. You may be Swole. You are a chicken. Cool, thanks. I just... Well, someone had to have faith-ish vibes on this island. I was just talking to you so I could give you a present. You don't have to give me a hard time for wanting to talk to you to give you a present. You could just say thank you. That's closer. Sure. Thanks. Cool, cool, cool. Ugh. Button. I realized last night when I like hopped in to clean up, I had forgotten what like all of the controls were for this game. Because I have been just full hyper fixating on playing Pokemon ZA, which has been delightful. But the buttons do wildly different things between Pokemon and Animal Crossing. So we're still like relearning. On this game, you press that one, ZL, to get to the map, not the plus button. If you press the plus button, other things happen. Okay, I did a gift to Eloise and Goose and Poppy and Derwin. Okay, I think I have talked to everyone. So I should have 3. I do have 3 oranges left. And there's a surprise down here. Let's see who is at the campsite. I already know the answer. I'm not excited about it. So excited about it. I can't even like take a full drink on my own. So Elise is at the campsite. And she's fine. But we don't have any we don't have any photos of any villagers that are able to be moved off the island. So she just gets to hang out there and I guess stay in her tent all day long. And then she gets to go to wherever she is going next. What you doing? Nope. Okay, fine. You go there. This is where I want to walk. Thank you. Poppy. Those look like words with no presents. Happy Home Academy. Rank S. When green furniture is situated to the south, well, that's just good feng shui. I didn't even know I had a fan palm in my house. Alright. Ooh, more judgment. Try displaying furniture that's all the same color. That sounds boring. Okay. Open some prezzies. Okay. What is that? I mean, that is a vibe. That is very true. But we're just gonna... Nope, I need the storage shed. Alright, we're dropping everything here so that later I can go through and catalog all of the variations in the Animal Crossing app. Because the quest for a full and complete catalog persists. I know that that is a ridiculous, lofty goal, but it's still there. Hello, Freya. Do you feel like a new lady? All I can see, she's laying in the doorway of the room I'm in, and all I can see is like her tail and one back leg, because she's laying squarely in the middle of it. Probably to keep a very close eye on wherever Bryzik is in the house, and whatever he's doing. But also be just close enough to me that if I end up in a crisis, she can come stare at me and support me through it. Put all this stuff away. Do that. Okay, I just needed a moment to gather my thoughts and get my wits about me. Because I do have to clean these up. I think this whole little like island platform area that I'm standing on used to be the neighborhood. I think it's all going to get leveled down so it's all sea level, beach level. And then probably start setting up like little shopping areas, like little booths and stuff. And probably I'm going to move Nooks to be over here. Or door number 2 could be that I move my house and Bryzik's house over here. That actually might make the most sense. And then all the houses are together. You're fine with the double side-eye. You like, listen, bombastic side-eye. You're fine. I'm not getting rid of your house. I just might move it. All of your gyroids will be on the walls where you have wanted them. Your trophy room will be fine. Your basement will be fine. Your beachside property could have up to 2 beachside sides now, because I could put you in the corner. You act like this is a down. It's not. You're still gonna be beside the beach. Like you're still gonna. Like you're still gonna be down here. You might even have an actual yard. What am I doing? There's a pipe. There's a pipe. I don't need to run across the island every single time. I should sell things. Okay, but if I have a yard, then I'm calling Leaf. I'm not doing 2. You play like once a year. You can call Leaf. It's fine. If Leaf could be available to take care of our yard like in real life, cool. We got a back 40 that I would love for that sloth to take care of. Of all of the choices, that's where you thought I wanted to dig a hole? I think I saw in the video about the updates that's coming up in a few months that they like did something to change like terraforming and waterscaping and stuff, like in either in a horizontal or vertical line. I am curious if it applies also to digging stuff like this. My hunch is probably no. I'd have to figure out how to get it back cold coins for him, but I'd do it. Yeah. You get shuffles. But is it only in the terraforming stuff, or is it in all diggins? I think the whole thing needs to get picked up and moved. Because the fan's on, it keeps blowing the Wizard of Oz curtain out of the way. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Freya also heard that there was distress, so she has reported back into the office to be a support because she heard there was a man behind the curtain, and that sounds scary. That sounds like distress. No. I want to be able to select something that says I am holding a shovel. I would like to target flowers. And it just targets flowers. And now she has disappeared, which is troubling. Freya! Bryzik has me the stream on his phone, and I just heard myself yell for her across the house. So now this poor dog has to figure out which command she's going to listen to. Actual me, or the version of me that is currently blaring through Bryzik's phone. So we're gonna give the dog a crisis today. I think this is just Nook planting more flowers to try to make you buy more shovels. I remember how earlier I had like good intention and it made things harder. I think I have the like island beautification ordinance turned on, which means flowers replicate more faster, more quickly. So I may have both like moved the flowers so that they were in patches and also helped to make it like this. Oh, she immediately ran to... Did she run to me? Like, I don't have her. Or did she run to your phone that she thinks I live in now? Much like when you're driving home and I put you on speakerphone and she immediately dashes to the window. Like, yes, she is a good herding breed. She wants to make sure that all of her humans, all of her things, all of her peoples are all in the same spot. Because we are very disobedient sheep who have the audacity to ever leave her fold. No, I got her. I can hear her chewing on something. Hey, Pickle. Okay. She's chewing on a dog-safe thing. She's fine. You say you don't have her, but I can look from where I am and see. She's behind the curtain. She's now the man behind the curtain. I couldn't see her. Freya, you're being a very good girl. Okay. Only a million more to go. Oh, I have... How do you get rid of... I wonder how you get rid of ramps and stairs, inclines and stairs. Like, I want to change it to be a different one and I want to move it. This could be fun. I know you can, I don't think I've done that. We're gonna learn something new today, friends. No, you should, there you go. There you go. Yes, we should start construction so I can tear all of this down. This one. Oh my gosh, we have to do this one at a time the whole time. I think not. Ah, it will let me destroy things with walkways on it. Balloon! What? Where? You. There you are. No! Shh! I meant that's exactly what I wanted to do the whole time. Would love, love, love. Oh my gosh. I have been playing Animal Crossing for approximately 4 hours. Good grief. That was... Them's with choices. Hard no, babe. We're not doing that. This is the kind of island where I can actively feel my brain just turning off and going into autopilot. Oh, for... Because you're going to do it like that as soon as I go from this angle too, aren't you? There is just no reasonable way to do this. Alright. Oh my goodness. That is quite literally exactly what I wanted you to do. I would rather run around the blocks to do it like that than to have to do 2 deconstruction hits for every single block. Yes. We are making progress. Square by square on this grid. Alright, I'd call that like a third of the way done. So the last time I looked at the map, this little area that I'm clearing off seems like it's much bigger than I thought it would. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is take care of that mistake. There you go. So first thing I think I'm going to do is actually move mine and Bryce's houses. And I think there's going to... Oh my gosh. And before I do that, I'm going to remember how to use the controller to play the game. But I think I'm still going to be able to have room to at least like set up some kind of like shop things, or I don't know, or maybe I don't know. We'll see what I got in inventory and what for cute, cool, what inspiration strikes. But I think there's plenty of room to do some other things other than only moving the 2 houses. in the update that's coming in January, I know we got shuffling. And I think I remember seeing batch crafting. Maybe, finally. Did they say anything about mass terraforming? Where I could say, I would like to destroy this, like, 3x3 square instead of this 1x1 square. Ah, nope. Drat. That will probably be a feature they roll out after this iteration of my island. Nope. After this iteration of my island is done. Though I think there was something about now you can do like multiple islands, maybe like multiple dream islands or something. Like I watched, Bryzik and I watched the announcement video. But sometimes different announcement videos, like, they tell you something and my brain doesn't realize, like, oh, here's everything that actually means. I think I remembered something. No, stinking thing. But I remembered something about the dream beds, the dream islands, or the something or other. I think it's so cute that you have hope they will ever bring us an update with mass terraforming. Listen, I never thought I would see mass crafting, and that was alluded to in an update 5 years after the game launched. So, the only logical conclusion is somebody at Nintendo was watching multiple of these deconstruction streams where I was begging for it, and they finally did it. I am telling myself that that quality of life update is something we did to make everyone's lives better who are still playing this game. Is that a belief grounded in reality? Hard no. But it does make me feel nice to think it. Hello, mystery Nintendo viewer. Thank you for mystery shopping on our stream today. We have ideas. You can have 3 dream islands. That just tells me that next year's deconstruction streams are planned. And gives me even more motivation to fill up my catalog fully so that I can just order things for those dream islands. I think I haven't, much like I haven't played Animal Crossing much since the last stream, means I haven't opened the app either. So to get a full catalog, I still need math is very hard. About 8,000 items. Which sounds like a very big number, but that is much less than the almost 24,000 items. So there's still plenty of work to be done. And I know that number doesn't include well, it might include all of the things that came with the first DLC with the Happy Home Paradise. That is simply too many items. Like, I don't say they're in my, like, storage. I just have them in the catalog. So if I need them to curate a vibe in one of these new 3 dream islands that I can build next year, I can simply order them from the catalog. Right? And that also means, Wee Wagner, that if you ever play and you would need something, I could order it and send it to you. Like, it helps the whole community. If, at least within the community, there's a full catalog and people are willing to share. Very nearly done. Just gotta get all of this stuff with the ramp dealt with. No, why? My kingdom for a grid that I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't have a kingdom. But the point still stands. Oh, that was not Yoshi's Nintendo. Oh, yeah! It's just... Listen, it's simultaneously, like, too many items, and also, like, occasionally there's a... Well, why can't I have this kind of item? When I have all of these different variations, why can't I have this one? And the answer is, someone never coded it. Like, I get it, but... I don't know. I should run up here and grab this pipe. And I guess we'll just try to take this down as much as we can. What? Why? And then probably it's a layout change to move an incline. Whatever, Tom Nook's gonna charge me bells to do it. Oh, okay. That let me tear down everything but the incline. That's wild. I thought it would for sure say, no, you have to keep at least 1, maybe 2 blocks or all the way around it. I guess not. You seem to require it to build it, but I guess once it's built, you don't care. We did it. We did it. We did it, and it only took an hour. Video games are so fun. Okay. Let's go visit Sir Thomas in Nookington and see what we can find out. I got bells. Do what I want. How many bells do I have? I've got bells to do things with. Okay. Let's talk infrastructure. Probably layout changes. Well, that wasn't it. I would love to talk infrastructure. Bridges and inclines. Oh, you can't just move them? Well, if that ain't capitalism. Yes, I apparently would love to burn something to the ground just to build something else and not like... Oh my gosh, and you have to pay. You can't just move it. You have to both pay to demolish it and pay to build a new one. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. Demolished bridges and inclines can't be restored. Well, I'm interested in paying you to demolish it. You probably don't give me a hammer. Yes, you've already told me you're going to charge me. Well, dang it. I pressed the wrong thing. Why is there so much dialogue? Just let me do it. Alright, let's try again. I would love to talk infrastructure. Let's talk about bridges and inclines. I would like to demolish something. You just say, I guess there are a number of structures. It was bound to happen. Okay. We want to demolish the natural ramp. Yes. Yes. Destroy, destroy, destroy. No, why isn't it just gone now? Why can't it go now? Alright. Construction consultation counter. How can I help you? Let's talk homes. I want to move things. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yes, I would like to talk infrastructure. You'd think I'd have this down by now. I want to move an island home. I want to talk to... How do I... I should probably actually read the words that Thomas Nook is saying to me. There's got to be a way to move Brian's house. I want layout changes. Right? Okay, the options are an island home, the shop, the museum, the tailor's campsite. You can move house. Like, I have moved my house before. How? How do you move? How do I move houses? No, I don't. I don't want to change the design. Well, you can't do it with when you're already doing things with buildings and inclines. I maybe what I'm more perplexed by is it's not even an option. Like I could go in and like because it gave me the option for all of the animal villagers to move them. Oh. Okay. So I found out I can move my house. I have to log in as Brian to move his house. So this is when I fully expect Bryzik's bombastic side eye to come back into chat. I was like, there's a way to do this. Why in the world it's hidden in that like it's not with all the other layout changes? That I don't know. That seems a choice. All right, let's talk infrastructure. Will you let me build an incline? You can't discuss changes because cool. Cute for cute. Alright, so we're gonna save this game. And we're gonna time travel to tomorrow. And probably log in as someone else. So I can move his house. And he can have the corner property. Save complete. See you later. Close. Let's go to settings. We are going to update the system. Stop synchronizing. Gonna hop to the next day. We're gonna log in, obviously, as me again. Definitely only playing as myself on the family video game. I do not encourage you to log in to anyone else's profile on the family video games. You should not do that. I keep talking about it, like waiting to hear like some commentary or like to see some judgmental face like pop around the corner. I've got nothing. So this will be an exciting day. Or the next time Bryzik hops into play on his profile on his own self, it will be an exciting day. We're building in surprises. What? Uh-oh. Do. I have no game audio. Do you all have game audio? Well, you won't right now because we still have a regular Switch, not a Switch 2. 9 years of loading. Oh yeah, that's a silent Isabel. Uh, do. Let's see if I can problem solve. Hold, please. Hold on. We just reset the game. Oh no. Boop, boop, boop. Let me send a message. Oh, the whole capture card isn't loading because you're still stuck on the loading screen. We are going to call this time for a bio break while we do some checking on the back end. So I'm gonna quick pop up I think it's the slide that has like the schedule of our next coming upcoming events. And on there it will have right Bryce sabotage stream because you logged in as him. Um, no, I don't know. Technology is super neat. But anyways, I'm gonna pop up the slide that has the next several upcoming events, so you can know when the next stream is because I know that there's one coming up in December. I know December is a hectic and busy month for most of us, but if we can find some time to like hang out together and just kind of chill for a couple of hours in the midst of a very busy month, that is good. So I'll pop that up so that way you can get that on your calendars and all that stuff. And if you need to take a little bit of a break, now's a good time to take a break, anyways. We're about halfway through stream as it goes. Hi, friends. We're just checking to see if it is working, and it's still not working. So before we do anything else, what we're going to do is we're going to pop out of stream to restart everything, and then we are going to come back and we'll hopefully be picking back up with where we started. So keep taking your break, keep doing all of that stuff. Watch for a notification on Twitch when we are back live in just a couple minutes. Bye. Hi, friends. I can hear game audio in my ears. Can you all hear game audio through whatever speakers you are using? Bryzik has come upstairs running. Hello, Bryzik. I think so. I can hear it in my ears now. All right. I think we're back up and running. So, just a reminder of where we have been. I logged in on my account to like level off an area, clear flowers off and level off an area that was like in front of the new neighborhood that we've spent the past couple of streams building. And we learned by talking with Thomas Nook many, many times that you can only move your own home if you are a human player. So I'm currently logging in on Monday, not Sunday, even though today is Sunday, so that the incline is demolished and all of that's done, and I can log in as Bryzik to move his house. There it is. There's the bombastic side eye is finally showing up. So we'll hop in and get his house all situated and all ready to go, and then I will probably then hop back into my account. Still on Monday. Well, time travel again, maybe to Tuesday, and hop in on my account so that we can move my house too. But this is what Bryzik's character looks like. Here he is. Here he is. There he is. There's how you go in circles. Okay. So, hey, Bryzik, I gotta spend your bells, but I'll give you bells back. Okay. I promise I will pay you back. Yes, this is Bryzik's dapper fall look. Wearing the Sherlock Holmes coat, just needs Sherlock Holmes hat, but anyways. How many bells you got in your... Okay, you got enough bells in your pocket. You're fine. I promise I will pay you back. I just can't pay you back until I log back in as me. I would like to talk about my home. I would like to relocate. Why is it cheaper to move our homes, which are bigger, than it is to move the villagers' homes? Right? Like moving a villager's home is 10,000 bells. Oh well. Special discount. Yeah, special discount for playing as someone else's character. It's called the hacker discount. But Bryzik, look at all this space down here. And you were worried about not having beachfront. Squint. I need to make you construct things. Gonna make Bryzik work while he's here. Right? Like, you want this oceanfront property in Arizona, you gotta work for it. Gonna make me another one of your villagers, I see. Do 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 do. Oh, I don't have... I can do that on mine. That's fine. You're getting Nook Miles for doing this work. I don't want to hear it. I just got you a major award. At Nook Inc., we encourage the use of the Island Designer app to liven up the island. We're giving away miles the first time you use a permit for a path, a river, or a cliff. Babe, I can get you all 3 of these today. When I tell you he is no longer paying attention. Approximately 0 hex given. It's true. It's mostly, you're logged in as me, to your worst. We are officially at the halfway through stream mark because Freya has started groaning behind me. She's got a good solid 90-minute timer in her. So I need to not do that. To set up where the hedge fences will go so that I know where to put Brysa's house. And then when I log in on my account, then I get to clean all of this up. Wait a minute. What are... Oh. So the ramp's gone, but the 2 pieces of cliff that it needed to hold on to stayed behind. Alright, Bryzik. Let me get you the waterscaping Nook Miles real quick. Here, put that back. We're gonna go get you some more Nook Miles. Hooray! You're welcome for those 3,000 Nook Miles. Hello, nice little surprise, right? Oh, I don't need to worry about those. Okay. So then, I think if I go to your pockets, then I will be able... Nope. Yep. If I go to your pockets, then I'll be able to... Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Really wish I could tell that it didn't bungle. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. I'm ready to wrap things up for now. Save complete. See you later. Close the game. Then, time to time travel, so it's magically Tuesday. And then I get to hop in as me again. Bryzik, would you feel better if I did a quick inspection of your house so you could see that all the gyroids were still in place? I'll only check the gyroids. Specifically, that basement is not for stream. We're still loading. It's still loading. So thank you. Gosh. Well, seems as though there's a bird on the beach. Don't know if it's Gulliver or Gullivar. Okay. Boop. I should head in here and just go ahead and pay to move my house too. This one. Like I've already forgotten which menu option to choose. I would like to discuss my home. I would like to relocate. Yes, I am ready to move. Yeah, we'll do gifts if we have time. I know I just time traveled to a new day. Oh well. Bryzik, there's your house. Be ready to be overstimulated. And I am happy to report that all the gyroids and all of the birthday presents are right where you've left them. There are so many gyroids that we can't even see them all, because there is a whole upper row that the camera won't show. There we go. We did the thing. I need the construction helmet. And then to set up storage shed and little workbench, and to dig in here to find the hedges. I had some still left from last time. Not tons, but the fewer things I gotta craft, the better. There's 3. 9. There is a number of them. And then I need... can't remember what I need to make them. So I'm just gonna grab stuff that it might be. Place. I'm gonna jump here so I can empty some stuff out of my pocket so I got more room. Do the hard thing first and just get everything built up behind Isaac's house. Hopefully as quickly and as easily as the camera angles will allow. Oh, I put dirt paths down on the other ones. Okay. Cool. Can't see what I'm doing. Love this. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Okay, cute. Pockets. Build a fence. Stupendous. We love it when the camera angle does what is helpful. No. Okay. And then some more dirt paths. No, why? No, why? What in the world? Oh my gosh, I can't drive. I would love to attempt to craft some hedges. Do you say that I can craft some hedges? I can. Hooray. Hey, Marshall. Bye, Marshall. Grab these hedgies. No, don't do that. Oops. Cool. All right, now I get to finally work on the fences for my yard. And then we can move my house. And then I think all of the house moving is finally done. It's only taken multiple streams. Definitely will need to make more hedges. Okay. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Boop, boop, boop. Place this fence here. We are done for now with that. But we'll be back. Okay, well I didn't know that was a thing you could do, but that is a thing you can do. You can just build little squares. The more you know. Oh, cripes. Hey, Marshall. You coming over here be nosy? See if you need to judge something or give it your seal of approval? Did you just come in here to walk all the way to the back corner and just walk back out again? No. Buddy, you should move. You should move or there's going to be an imagined house put on top of you. And all of a sudden you're the Wicked Witch of the East. Whoops. I was too close to Brysa's house. I should move my house right there. So our kitchen windows are just perfectly lined up. Pick that up. Pick that up. And I press this button to open the map in this game. And then we have all the little houses. And so many rooms. So much room down here. But now that we've done that, I don't know. I don't think there's enough room that I would want to move Nook's Cranny there after all. Like now that we moved the houses down. But we could. Oh, good. Poppy's thinking. Hold that thought. What, Poppy? Oh, good. What kind of secret greeting, Poppy? Guess what? The island secret greeting. When I tell you... Oh, when I tell you the exasperated sigh that just came from my left over here from Bryzik. Bryzik, were you sighing because you don't like the island greeting or because I missed your message on accident? First one. Bryzik, do you have a suggestion for what Poppy's secret greeting should be? I have an alternate idea. You'd be looking to the arcade. My kitchen's on the left side once you walk in. It was true. So my like little garden room would be looking into your arcade. Maybe not a scream of pain. So all of the other 9 villagers on the island, like I don't want to think of their phrases. I just like okay, I know it's a marker of friendship level, and it's like it's good news and all that, but like I just don't want to think about it. So I just make them all like just ah in full shouty caps. Poppy got a different one. Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. What's done is done. Punctuation, be darned. Okay, so we do have this flower nightmare. Oh my gosh, why are there so many balloons? Anyways, we have this flower nightmare that still needs to be cleaned up. So I think that's what we're going to do next. In that present was a full-length maid gown. So neat. So nice. It goes into the catalog pile for later. I'm going to put away all the crafting things from where I made fences. Oops. And then future me is going to just take note that the things that make decorating things on the island easier just are in a little pile right there. So maybe the next time I want to be able to access lots of inventory items, I'll remember either that it's right there, or I'll remember to grab it before I start. Bet. My hunch is at some point I would probably want some flowers over by the villagers' houses again. We will just regrow them. Because I would like to fill their lawns, their yards up with like actual things they can interact with and use and all that stuff, because I think that could be cute. But this is why we did the whole big index garden thing up, kind of like up to the right a little bit. So I can just pull stuff out and regrow it. After we endured months of waiting for those blue roses, today is the day we are digging all of them up to sell them. Are they worth? They're not. Like, no flowers are worth a ton. Like, not even the golden roses are worth a ton. But I just don't want them taking up that much space on the island. You can pluck them to give as gifts. Yes. You cannot give the ones that you dig up as gifts to villagers. I think you can mail plucked flowers and maybe dug up flowers as gifts to other people. Or maybe it's just plucked flowers. Um, but if people come over to your island and you are best friends, they can dig them up and take them back to their island if they need them. Or if you have them in your pockets dug up, um, and you visit someone else's island that you're best friends with, you can go plant them on their island to like help someone else get them. Oops. You can tell I had, maybe have, several villagers whose favorite colors are blue and purple. And so there's just blue and purple. A lot of blue and purple. Isaac, since you're still here, are there any flowers or specific colors of flowers you want me to save for your yard? Or do you just want me to decorate your yard as I see fit? The gold roses. You just want gold roses in your yard? So those and anything else. So no preference? I mean, I could put other yellow things in there. Like, I mean, it'll take me a second to get the gold roses. But I can get more gold roses. Sure, I trust you and your work. That's the tone I read that with. I feel like that was accurate. But yeah, I can save you some stuff. I think there's, in this flower pit madness, I think there's some more yellow flowers. And if not, we just... Actually, yellow flowers are ones you can just buy. So that makes it so much easier. You're thinking gold and blue roses. For Bryzik's yard or for your island? Wee wags. For Bryzik's yard. I mean, if anything, I was thinking yellow stuff for him, or the green mums and something white to go with the colors of where he went to college. I know it's not the right green, but Animal Crossing has given us only one green flower. That's what I got to work with. You're trying to give him WVU. He has visited WVU once. Yeah, you've only been there once. I think he would go back again with me. I don't know that he would choose to go back, like on his own. I mean, I would stop myself from giving him like red and black roses in his yard for his undergrad's rival. Did you take him to the frat house? I still to this day have never stepped foot inside a frat house. Um, we did drive around. We did drive around the whole downtown campus, which is where almost all my classes were, and it's where I lived for the first couple of years. So we drove past the dorms I lived in, which were right across the street from Frat Row. So we saw all of the frats and took note of how many of them are now differently named because the original, well, the names I knew them as, had gotten their charters revoked and have been kicked off campus for many varieties of activities. Yeah, good. Yeah, I thought that would be good news. So, like, the house still stands, but it's a different frat now. So we did see some things, and we drove around the other couple of campuses a little bit, but like, I still don't know where all of the different buildings are for the second campus, just because I didn't spend much time there. But we also got to poke around and explore like one of the state parks that's close by that has a really neat overlook. Like way off in the distance from the overlook, like you can see campus like way off in the distance and stuff. So it's just really, really, really neat, really, really pretty. It was a fun day, but it was a very long day to drive there and back. And see all of those things, all like in the same 12 hours. There and back again, A Hobbit's Tale. Listen, those books, I listened to them once. We don't have to do it again. But we, earlier this fall, Brian's college played my college in the football. Brian's college won because my school is still trying to figure out what football is, I think. And during the game, when our teams did the things well, we blared both schools' fight songs because we were watching it. We weren't even watching it on TV. We were watching like the game cast of it on ESPN. So we just like watching the scores and stuff. I don't know. And so we blared each other's fight songs whenever they did the sports things. WVU's fight song was not played very often. Speaking of the foosball, UK won football and basketball this weekend, and Louisville lost. It's a great weekend. Listen, I feel the same way anytime Pitt loses. It's a great day to beat Pitt. Much like for Brian, it's a great day to beat Miami. Vigorous head shaking from my left. so excited because I thought we were done with the flower pit. Forgot about this over here. I waited so long for these to bloom. And now we're just going to put them in the champa. So close to being done with the flowers. So close. Ah! 3 from the end and the final shovel breaks. Jeez. Alright, time to sell those flowers. Then we can find out. I can't remember. I know I can buy red roses, but I can't remember if I can buy them from Nook's Cranny or if I have to go to Leaf. Red mums, red pansy, red roses. I would love 5 of those twice. Because now we are going to embark upon another flower adventure so I can get more golden roses. Because I like where the golden roses are on my island currently, and Bryzik has put in a request for golden roses. So we need to get golden roses from black roses from red roses. Why? You could take gold and black. I almost asked you why, and I know why. I know the answer. I mean, we could do golden. We can do whatever colors you want. It's your yard. I swear, if you say you want blue roses, I might throw hands. But no, I sold them. You did not put any request in for blue roses. I don't want to hear this out of you. I knew you knew not to do that one. Listen, I mean, the worst thing we could, I mean, worst case scenario is we just start building it all over again. Whee! Alright, so we'll plant those and we'll worry about watering them later. Because it doesn't impact them if you water them before. At this point, because they gotta grow up a little bit more. Gold and black, those are high school colors. Especially if you have to get black to get blue. You have to get black to get blue. You have to get, like, almost every color of rose in some iteration of it in order to get to blue roses. Thank goodness for the people who took the time to either do it to learn it and figure it out, or who got into the game code to crack how to do blue roses, because that was the most convoluted, multi-step process to try to figure out. And even then, I had tried it before years ago and just could not do it, because it was so many things and nuances to keep track of. It was too much. But I will say, Brazik, if you really want them, for you, I would do it again. Daw. Oh! I got a rare mushroom. I got a truffle this time. Did you get rid of all your blue roses? You can just grow more from that. There's still one over there in the corner that I probably could grow more from. That's true. There was a lot of mushrooms on the island. I thought you could only get 5. Do they carry over? Ugh, you're having a thought. You can keep thinking. Oh, since I was like, I had a thought while I was doing, I was running around the island. What was it? So since I just got a rare mushroom, I am curious if the island rating is still at a 5, since I also got rid of most of the flowers on the island. And Isabel really does not like giving out 5 stars if there's not a ton of flowers. My hunch is we are probably at 4 star. I haven't seen 2-star ratings since I started. What do you mean? Where am I? Where? Did I not call it? Two-star island. I am. Oh my gosh, I am grumpy about that. That, and you have just big open swaths of grass with no decoration or trees, and you've got the gift piles. Listen, I know there's a couple piles, and I know we did things like getting rid of the Zen garden and all that stuff. Like, I know there's opportunity here. I did not expect a 2-star rating. I was expecting 4. I could have dealt with 3. 2 is... Oh, this was a fine Sunday. It's as open as when you first got it. Listen to you positively reframing things. I'm still sad about it. I'm going to check the ordinances. Yeah, I do have the beautiful island. My beautiful 2-star island ordinance is on. But I can't remember what the other ones are. And there's one about, like, getting money. Oh, you can wake villagers up earlier, keep them up later. Just drop the ordinance. That's fine. We don't need to encourage the flowers to grow quickly. They'll do their thing. It's fine. Night Owl makes sense for you. Except I can time travel and make it be whatever time I want on the island. So we're just gonna pull all this stuff out of recycling and dump it in the pit of things that need to be filed. Or put it in storage. I remember when you said you wouldn't do that because it was cheating. Those were the days. Those were my thoughts whenever I first had a 2-star island. And now look at how far we've come. Don't take too much. There's rare. Do you want the rares? Do you need the things? Do you want the sloppy things? I don't know. So I was going to put them in the cataloging pit. I don't know if I have them already. Hey! When I say that Bryzik hopped on before I did to, like, just do his, like, one day a year playthrough, he also wrote us a message and screamed momentous at us with 4 exclamation points. Ah, goose. That's why I was saying not to empty the whole trash. Does keeping a rare item in the trash mean you get more rare items? Because that's the first time I'm hearing that. Oh, rare items only show up when there's... I've already grabbed them. I can't put them back. But I think I have several of them. I may not have all of them. Gotta get clogged up with other stuff. And then more of the sloppy, trashy stuff shows up when there's recycling in there. I think you can only, I'll borrow this. I think we can only take stuff out of it. Villagers can put stuff in, mostly like when they move. Just remember reading about people keeping their top row full of basic junk. And then they get other things hopefully in the bottom, like the junk clothes. Most of the time when I play, I clean it out, and I've still gotten stuff. Yeah, I can only take. I can't put in. Select, select, select. I cannot add. News to me. Listen, this game has so many little quirks. But I'm going to hop in the little app and see what I got. I still need variations of the sloppy sink. Otherwise, I have all of the other sloppy stuff. Pippi bought me clothes. Hey, buddy, what'd you do? Oh, from Isaac. Love you. Have a good stream. Thank you, honey. You've been here the whole time. You know what vibe this stream has been. Alright, drop this. Open this, Prezi. Cute. Painter's coverall. So since we've talked about the little sloppy stuff, let me see if I have a sloppy sink in my inventory. And we can just go get all those color variations and I have them all. How do I... The alphabet is hard. S-I-S-L-S-K-L. Oh my gosh, this shouldn't have sloppy table, sloppy sofa, bed, sloppy bed. I don't have another sloppy sink. Man. Can I order one? Can I order the things that only show up in the recycling? Not for sale. Dang. I just wanted to help you get everything. Like how I found out Reese has 17 rare items for rusted stuff. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Tell me things. Alright, well, we will keep a watch out for getting more sloppy sinks in the recycling. Here's 17 items that when you take them to get customized, they can only become rusty versions. With Reese's Look, you can't buy them. You can't do the customization kit. I wonder if I have any of those. Because I just tried to search for rust. It's a variation. It's not the name of the thing, I know. So it didn't show up in my catalog. So probably somewhere someone has made a big long list of the things. I just need to find it. Off stream. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm still finding mushrooms. So I guess the mushroom... So it's mushroom season. There we go. So I guess the mushrooms carry over. I didn't realize the mushrooms carried over. This seems odd. We could probably work on clearing up this little area a bit. so that I can figure out... Oh, that's bad. Yep. So I can figure out where to put a ramp so the villagers can actually get up to where their houses are, rather than walking around the entire island. I don't think I wanted to do either of those. No, I didn't want to do that one either. I want... Nope. I want this one. Thank you. There's also not a ladder or ramp to get up to the museum. There... I think there's a vine ladder. Eventually I want to put a ramp up over there too. I do think there's a vine ladder at some point over, like, behind the orchard and stuff. Hey, Henry. You wearing your little safety jacket just to watch what I'm doing and make sure we're being okay? Hey, buddy. I think I'm going to put a ramp back down here and have it go up, which I know means I need to waterscape this and make that different. But in order to do that, I have to time travel because my house is currently being moved. And apparently, right, we can't do moving a house and moving an incline on the same day. So we gonna make it be Wednesday. Save complete. Back out of the game. Go to system settings. System. Go to the 12th. And wait for 5 minutes while the game loads in. You thought I was kidding. Sorry, friends. It is a very on-brand Ohio, very gray November day. It's like the final, just like cold and rainy day before we might get some snow. I think I saw that we'll get some snow maybe tonight or overnight. Not tons. We don't live in that part of Ohio, but I was looking out the window while the game was loading, and I'm like, oh, this is a very sleepy day. It's just a very sleepy day. No more ordinance. No more rules. The flowers will grow as they want. As will the weeds. Hey, speaking of it being a rainy day. Oh, it moved my mailbox. Man. All right. Go talk to Tom Nook. Hey, Kicks. I am back to talk about infrastructure, and I would like to talk about bridges and inclines. Yes, I want to proceed. Okay, let's go see if I made that cliff large enough. Who knows with this game sometimes. But first, we are going to get that fossil out of the way that the game is so wonderfully put right where I need the incline to go. Bye, Benedict. Bye, Benedict. It's a very happy chicken in the rain. I don't... Okay, go here. Let me imagine it. Yeah, that'll do. Hold on, Lloyd. I'll be back. I gotta get money because these villagers aren't gonna pay anything off. I need to withdraw. He just stands perfectly still until you walk up to him. It's like Wiggler. Oh, he's gonna wiggle very slowly. Very slowly. And stop. He's just showing you how excited he is to see you. I think he can see me just fine. Like right now. And we're gonna get real wiggly. Oh my gosh, talk to me. I currently have 0 bells and donations, which is just lovely, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Just take my money, do your thing. So after that gets built in, probably another row, like this column, I guess, will probably come down I just wanted to make sure it was wide enough. And then we could... No, actually, I should stay up. Because we need to put another one here. So that the squad up on the upper level can get up there. But that's probably for the next stream. So right now, I'm going to make Marshall very frustrated and just stand right in front of him, right where he's wanted to walk 2 or 3 times in a row. Right, he's just showing you how excited he is to see you and to take your money. He is a Tom Nook employee. So I think I'm going to reroute the river a little bit. Not tons, but just like to make it a little wider. To walk through. Sorry, fishy. Map. It's a map, it's a map, it's a map, it's a map. So over here, I can't make that much different because I have rocks here. Okay. Ah, I can't add anything. Boo hiss. Nope, not what I wanted to do. That looks silly now. Oh, that was not the vibe we were going for. That's not the vibe we are going for. I want something to go right here, and then to cut it in half. Which is what I started with, and I didn't like it. Okay. What if we did this way? Nope, not that way. Alright, well, sort of. Alright. I always think or feel like waterscaping is so much harder to make, like, look reasonable. I don't know. Like, you can't, right, you can't change... You can't change where the river mouths are. Okay. Right? Like, I can't do that. Nope. I can't change where the river mouths are. Okay. Yeah, sure. That'll do. What happens? Oh, it doesn't let you do it over a fossil. Alright, fine. I suppose that's reasonable. On what planet do you think that's what I was trying to do? Hi, Pippi. I'm here to wreck your piece. Sorry, bud. So weird. Alright, so we'll deal with this little area. I'm probably building another ramp later. There's also some opportunity for some things here, which is super fun. And oh my goodness, Isaac was totally 100% right. There really isn't a vine, even a vine ladder up here. All right, well, there's not room. There's ain't no room on this side. Well, maybe I could put one here. This does seem like a reasonable place for a ramp. So that can be something we do next stream. We play with time travel some more and get some more of that like infrastructure stuff built up. And that will also give me some time to collate and organize my Pinterest deep dives on some ideas for decorations, for like villager yards and all that stuff. So maybe next stream, for at least part of it, we can work on some decorating and stuff, which would be a much different vibe, but would help get this from a 2-star to a 3-star island. I think that is the primary goal for the next stream, is to get us 1 more star. But I'm surprised I got a rare mushroom with only having a 2-star island. Oh my gosh, all this stuff is still here from where my houses were here. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the end of stream rambling. Alright. So I'm just running around, kind of just picking up some odds and ends. That needs to move over by my house. Digging up fossils and stuff that are laying around the island. All of those little things. So that the island is as neat as possible for me to probably not play it until the next stream. But if you all are into doing any type of like goofing off and helping plan streams and stuff, and you find something super neat that we could do on the island, you can always like find the thing and you can send it to us as a DM, send it to me as a DM on our socials, or in a few minutes when I put up the outro slide, there's a link and you can email stuff. But I love trying to find new fun things to do and new ideas. But y'all are here too, right? So if you find a really cool idea, who's to say we can't do those too? It'd be super fun. Alright, so I'm going to move this wheel over so we still have... That's as close as it can get. Alright. So at least I have 1 decor item in my yard to help us start the next stream so we know what gifts we're giving. Oops, sorry, Goose. We have to run all the way across the island now, because things aren't spaced out like they used to be. And just put a whole bunch of stuff in storage, because those can be problems for future me. arguably the best kind of problems. Oh, I got Nook Miles. What did I get Nook Miles for? Got Nook Miles for getting mushrooms. Alright, we'll allow that. How do I... That's how I stop construction. Okay. So then I was working on the Nook Mile task. What? Oh. The Nook Miles task for doing the stretches. Alright, so we are going to end stream by doing one of these sessions, stretching sessions. Because apparently to get all the Nook Miles for that, you have to do it 50 times, which means you have to do it on 50 different days. And I only have 7 left. And it's super chill, and it's pretty cute. So in case you haven't seen it or you haven't done it, there's a little radio right at Town Hall that you can interact with, and you do it. And it pulls like a smattering of NPCs and your villagers. And if you have someone visiting the island, it usually ropes them into. And it's just cute. And it gives on-screen guidance the whole time, so you know what buttons to push. If you were playing handheld, you could pop the controllers off and actually, like, do them. But I'm playing with Pro Controller, so I can't do that. And there it is. A very cute little thing. Super duper cute. Oh. I didn't even notice it was one of these. That's handy. Oh, wrong button. Gosh, got Pokemon buttons on the brain. All right, friends. That is, I think, stream today, because I don't think we're going to get very many other big projects done in like the final 4 minutes. So thank you all for hanging out and hopping in. If you joined us late, I'm Pastor Rebecca Grapes, and I'm the mission developer for Momentous, which is part of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and it's an intentional way of the church trying to be the church in places where the church doesn't typically show up. We do lots of things online. We have a podcast. A new episode just dropped this morning, talking about what Jesus actually says about forgiveness and what Jesus doesn't say, and how sometimes those scripture passages where it does talk about forgiveness get twisted in some really harmful ways, and how that's bunk and that's not what they actually mean. It's part of our larger podcast series called Seeing Red, which is looking at things Jesus actually says and what he doesn't say, and calling out the ways that they've been plucked out and used to harm people. So if you are someone who has had like scripture quoted at you in a harmful way, and you're at the point where you could hear that might not be what it's actually saying, this is a really great podcast to drop in on and be a part of. If you click up, or you can't click, if you use that link that's above my head, that's our link hub, and that will get you to where the podcast is, and it will also give you links to all of the social media platforms we're on. There's also a way to get to our website, and to also just send me an email in case you want to talk about some other things or get connected in some other ways. And maybe the podcast is just too much for you right now. That's okay. But there are lots of different ways to get connected to what we are doing and to get in touch with me if you use that link. In addition to all the digital stuff, we are doing some in-person things, or some synchronous things, some things where we gather together at the same time over the next couple of weeks. On November 30th, which is the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend, we are meeting at Family Room Coffee and Bake Shop in Westerville, Ohio, to have our final blanket making session of the year, to finish up and wrap up our blanket challenge for 2025. We'll be making and tying some no-sew fleece blankets for My Very Own Blanket, which is an organization that provides blankets to youth and children in the foster care system, so they have something warm, something cozy, something that is theirs, as they are oftentimes in the midst of many different transitions and different houses while they are looking for somewhere safe for them to live. So that's what we're doing the Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend. The following weekend, on Saturday, December 6th, we are meeting for our next One Step at a Time hike at Rocky Fork Metro Park, which is like on the north end of New Albany in Ohio. And we are going to walk one of the trails there. It's a fully paved trail, and it's a fully ADA accessible trail, which means it will be very clear in case we have snow that weekend, so we can still hike even if there's a little bit of snow on the ground. And then our next time we are gathering here on Twitch for our Deconstruction stream is on Sunday, December 14th. We will start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we usually go until about 1 or so Eastern Standard Time, and we just hang out. I know I talked through and mentioned a couple of things that we'll touch base on the island next time, that we can make sure that we're getting all the infrastructure built, and maybe we'll do some decorating and stuff for some of the villager yards and everything next time too. So I hope to see you at the next Deconstruction stream. If you live in the Metro Columbus area, we'd love to see you at one of our in-person events. And we would love for you to get connected to us on our different social media platforms so that we can stay connected in between all of these other ways that we are connecting in person or at the same time. So, friends, thank you for tuning in today, and we will see you next stream. Bye.